for me in the FOIA channel?
Um,
Because I'm going to, just as a formality, but
yeah, I've done it just as a formality. Like when someone walks up to me and says, "Hey, can I FOIA this?" I still put it in there, even if it's from me, like for me and stuff.
okay. And then last question, because I don't have this answer.
Hmm.
Here's the context that I can actually make quick. Arthur Lionheart found suspicious boxes that were marked for police seizure by his property. He called me.
Hmm.
He delivered them to Mission Row. I put them in evidence. Um, I then ran the DNA on the boxes. They all came back to Shano Blackthorn in Harrison Faraday. Well, Harrison's DNA was only on one box. Blackthorn's
Hmm.
was on all 10 boxes. Arthur wants to FOIA the report. He is FOIAing the report.
Yeah.
I have no grounds to remove whose DNA. I just have to provide it, correct?
Um. So this is like, it's. I mean, every time I've been asked this question, it's a very complicated answer that just goes back to you might as well just give it to them without redacting anything. Most of the time, people ask about people's safety. Um, because like you can think like if Arthur finds out whose DNA wasn't it, he'll assume that's who put it there and try to do X Y Z, and he might go after them. Um, but that's like not our job.
Yeah. I mean, if there wasn't really like anything sort of tangible, like this would be sort of a nothing burger, but because there was packages and they are marked for police seizure, like listen, I'm be real. I ain't running DNA on a fucking rock found at someone's property. But they were marked for police seizure. So sort of following through with everything, you know. Um I guess
Are you
my
doing any
question
type of
is
like investigation or anything,
no.
or is it just okay?
No. Because even though their DNA's on it, I have nothing beyond just their DNA being on it.
Yeah,
And I don't know if Arthur thinks he's like being set up, which is why he wants the DNA. But I just don't know if because I took photos of the DNA results for each of them, so they're gonna be in that report. I just don't know if it's appropriate to provide that, you know, or if I just leave it at the report referencing uh, each box and whose DNA was on each.
I would leave it as is. Like whatever you put in, that's what you
Okay,
get. You give to
got
yeah.
it. I just don't want it to become the fucking norm. Though if it does, I guess I'll find a way around stuff. Anyways, all right. If that is the case, I will provide this. Appreciate the heads up.
Yeah, I mean it's like I don't know, it's complicated. Like because technically, like we shouldn't ever redact anything because we're like withholding evidence and stuff. But most of the time, nothing's really going to come from it. But we can't like hold ourselves accountable if someone gets information from a FOIA and uses it to hurt somebody. It's how
Yeah,
the city wants us to do FOIAs. So
it be what it be.
I mean, it used to be if you had no involvement in the report or incident, like you couldn't FOIA it, and now it's anyone can FOIA anything for any reason. Like I could go and say I want to FOIA anything that has Matt Rhodes' name on it, and they have to supply it to me. You used to also have to give a reason, and then they got rid of that because when Nino FOIA'd everything that involved his name, I pointed that out to Arcadia, or not Arcadia, Grayson. Um, is her name? Her name is Arcadia.
Yeah,
I was getting Arcadia and Anastasia mixed up. Like I pointed that out. Like, what reason does he have to ask for this? Because the more you FOIA, the bigger the reason is, and he never gave a reason, so they literally just removed that from legislation. That part where you have to have a reason.
well, Bruce, that new piece of legislation that he was talking about, we can push for changes. I mean, we could do it now, but like, doesn't it require a bunch of money and shit?
Yeah, to repeal something. I've repealed in the past.
Okay, but what if
It's
it's not a repeal? What if it's just an amendment, like changing current legislation?
it's still technically.
Is
Well, the
it a
thing
repeal
is,
and new edition? Is that why?
yeah, repeals to add and amend would, I guess, if amending is removing, clearly just to remove. Um, I mean, something that I'm going to do when the next mayors are elected is try to amend the constitution, because the only way to get rid of the part that says the mayor can choose the sheriff and the mayor can choose the chief of police is if both mayors from both counties agree. So I'm gonna try my hardest to get that amended because I think that is the worst thing that the city's ever recognized.
I
I would
agree.
rather have Chang Gang running the streets than have that in legislation.
I agree. I don't think they'll ever concede that, unfortunately. I think
they
it's
like the power.
unlikely, but it also kind of lifts a weight off their shoulders. And there's other sort of ways that it can be sort of framed, right? Like, oh, Turner's calling me. That's concerning.
You're good. He probably wants to ask about your horse cock awards. I gotta call Porter back.
Hey.
I'm talking to you,
Out of
Rhodes.
the roads, how you doing?
I'm okay, I think. Should I be hello? Am I good?
No, you're great. You're
I'm
fine.
great. Oh my god.
Two things I'm calling you for. Number one,
I'm sorry. I ran
great to
through your
see you.
office to go through Air 1 last time. I'm sorry. Who told you?
was it an emergency?
I was going to yeah, it was an emergency.
Well, then you're exempt as long as it's an emergency.
Okay, all right.
And code browns don't count.
Understood. It wasn't a code brown though. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Go right. The two things. Number one, good to see you. That's the first one.
Oh, you too.
Haven't seen you for some time.
Oh, howdy, darling.
Number
How
two,
you doing today?
Reviewing a report. Reviewing a report right now where I think there was I remember it being announced. I don't see it under common law. Was there a case law established around getting people off
Sterling's,
motorcycles?
not motorcycles, specifically bicycles. So there was. However, it has not been written anywhere. I'm gonna have to call Falconer, or speak with Falconer because it's not written in the verdict of the case, nor has it been put into sort of like the common law legislation or whatever.
I quite literally just as you said his name, he texted me.
Oh,
Falconer. Do you want me to bring that up when I call him here?
yes. Because Opal asked me the other day, but unfortunately I haven't been around. I've been around in a few days, but the TLDR is yes, we can use vehicles to stop bicycles. He specifically clarified that this does not extend to motorcycles, or he said it likely wouldn't, because this case wasn't about motorcycles. It's not to say it would be deemed illegal or not appropriate, but because it wasn't a sort of topic of discussion in this case, that wasn't something he was likely going to rule on.
Okay.
Which pretty much means we need someone to limit test and be brought to court.
Right. Okay. All right. What was was it a bench trial?
No. This was a
full
civil
trial.
case.
Civil case. Okay.
It
can't
went to a
establish
bench
case law as
trial.
bench trials, right? It went to a bench and
So,
then went to civil.
It went to a bench trial. He was found guilty on everything, pretty much. And then he filed a civil suit, and then the ruling came out of the civil suit. So it wasn't an appeal to the bench trial decision. It was him wanting hundreds of thousands of dollars, essentially.
Okay. All right. Good deal. So what was the name of it one more time?
It was Cass Sterling, and it was going to be referred to as Sterling style.
Sterling style.
Yeah, there's sort of a thing to being London styled, which is not to be confused with chefing someone up, aka being stabbed with a knife. London style is to be using a vehicle to get someone off, like a bicycle, moped, motorcycle.
I see. I haven't heard any of those terms before.
Oh, don't worry, I
Those
got
in
you.
our SOPs.
No, none of them are. None of them.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe we need to look into adding those.
People might take offense to it, especially if they misunderstand. For context, like when I had a discussion with Mr. Sterling, and I said London style, he thought I was going to stab him with a knife. So even though he's from the area in which these are like commonly communicated, he misunderstood.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. We'll keep those at SOPs.
I know. I went in and I said, "Hey,
Maybe-
Do you want me to call Falconer regarding it?
Well, like I said, he quite literally texted me, and
Actually, I guess my involvement doesn't need or it doesn't need, or
Yeah.
I don't need to be involved if it's just
you're more than welcome to, by the way. I don't want to take it from you. He quite literally texted me when you said his name. It's
no,
very, very
absolutely. I honestly, it probably just sort of needs to be like, you know, just his memory jogged regarding it, to see if it's going to be a written
50K, I
case
think?
law related thing.
Hey,
I'm
Sterling style.
$313,000.
Sterling style, correct?
Okay.
Because his
all right.
name was Cass Sterling, last name Sterling. So
yeah,
think
they
that's what they were
impounded,
going for.
my brand new CVPI.
Sounds
but,
good. I'll
like,
mention it when I call him back here.
perfect. Appreciate it, Turner.
All right, Rhodes. Thank you.
Have a good one.
money to pay-
Bye, dude. Take care.
pay
Bye-bye.
for it to get out of inbound.
Rhodes, real quick.
No, I didn't have the money to buy it.
Porter already upgraded that senior report to a command report. So if you wanted a statement in there, if you want to like email it to me or something. and then I can get
Sure.
him to
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
in.
I mean, my statement's going to be no different than Jonah. It's not like Jonah was trying to like skirt responsibility here, but yeah, I'll write something super quick. Uno momento.
Yeah, no, you're good. I just did-
I'll throw in my recommendation as well since I was there.
Mhm.
But yeah, I will do that right now.
I love being recommended for things.
Whenever I see Betty, I want some Cheeto Puffs.
What the heck?
Look like someone.
Oh,
just had
Rhodes, have you seen me with my new hair?
handfuls
It
of
looks
Cheeto Puffs and
lovely.
smacked
It
you
looks
upside
like
the
Gary, you must have been
Beverage
struck
with
by
me, says
lightning
so.
too.
face.
Oh no, I've gone back to the 70s and 80s, darling, where I felt
Oh.
youthful.
Yeah,
When I
in
could
their
actually run
30s.
up and down stairs without getting out of breath.
That's valid.
Maybe I just wanted to glow up, you know. I wanted to glow up because I feel like a phoenix, baby.
Yeah, you're burning.
Oh, darling, I've been burning my damn crotch off ever since 2 days ago.
What?
Now that the county's in debt, does it wait, did the county even have anything set up with any of the mechanic places?
Yeah, we were supposed to be getting free repairs for like 4 or 5 months now.
Well, now this is awkward because he
Where's
left
the
me
butt?
and
Every
was
time-
tried to go, so I'm.
But every time we go to
the.
the repair shop, no one's there, and every time we call them, they say they're busy. So
Oh, that's awkward. I called Carnage today only to find out that they're now in the city.
yeah,
You want
was
to know
really awkward.
my biggest crap?
What is it?
Obadiah messing up with a damn food order. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you right. But you
You
know
good
what?
there?
Hold on. I went to the fridge at MRPD before the meeting, and that shit was stocked up.
Maybe they sorted out a new food
Actually,
order. I
you
wasn't
know
late
what?
today.
I'll tell you what actually fucking happened. I was starving during the shootout. I had just applied IFAX, and I was eating salty ass peanuts. I was screaming on the radio, "This gonna be my last fucking meal. This is terrible."
Oh, ooh,
salty nut.
I like a pecan.
Is it a? You sure it's not a pecan?
Pecan.
You know, some motherfuckers say peckin.
Okay, that's...
Oh,
what
that's
did you
just annoying.
do?
That's like when someone says, you know, that's like when you say creek, but someone says crick.
I don't even know what word you fucking said to begin with.
Crick.
A crick.
Swimming down the creek.
Swimming down the creek.
The what? The what?
A
The
creek.
creek. It's a creek, darling, but someone says creek.
Crick.
But that's so outlandish. I couldn't even tell you were trying to say creek.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Crick. Creek. Creek. Crick.
You know what, Betty? You crossed me as a GIF person.
I do say GIF.
Yeah. Bless your
What is
heart.
Jeff?
I do
The
say,
peanut
you know,
butter?
I woke up just now
No,
thinking,
no,
I've
the
gotta get my
image.
bits ready.
Oh.
I'm ready. And then I got on to it, I was like, wait a second, I'm an hour late. So now I've got these bits that I can't do nothing with. And it was guess the game character today. I've shifted up a little
Oh,
bit.
That
Would
would
have
have
had
been
fun with
fun.
that one.
You
I
know,
put
took
one
up
on
a lot
Twitter
of
right
the-
now.
a lot of the-
Betty, your grandchildren, they have any luck with them mounts?
Oh, darling, they got the ashes of a lard that they've been trying to get for 12 damn years, and that's why my crotch is burning.
Oh,
Oh, good shit.
Here we go, look at that.
you twat that every day.
I love this damn picture, darling. Now, this was going to baffle the shift one slash shift two people at the meeting because I was going to say, which character this? And they're going to say Toad. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. You're stupid. And then they're going to say, I don't know. I'm like, it's Toad Netta.
Okay.
Oh, he's trying to read about me. Hold on.
I need to go and not be distracted because
Yeah, you're good.
I will send you that report though.
Yeah.
It'll be done in a couple
yeah.
minutes.
No, you're good, Rhodes. Appreciate you.
I'm hiding in a corner. Y'all, I'm hiding in a corner. Don't mind me.
That sounds like me. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're gonna
Damn
have to leave him there.
Okay.
Really don't want to do, but I've got no way.
390 statement.
Now.
Responded to
Arresting officer, but I ain't the one that pushed the raid on him, you know?
Yeah, the moment he took in going for a raid, then it's kind of handed off to Oxby.
Well, yeah, well, I even wrote in my statement that I handed over processing to Oxby.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oxby was cool with. I made sure he was okay with it
Hmm.
and wrote it in my statement. I thought if it goes wrong, I don't want to be. I fuck up Doc enough as it is. I get myself in trouble as it is. I don't need someone else getting me in trouble.
True. I noticed something happened the other day as well.
Oh, which one was this? What have I done? Which one's this now? Is it the 9 mil taser again? Yeah.
There's no it's a typical oval report. It contains the title and that's it. And I was like, oh dear.
Well, I'm not carrying a taser anymore, Doc. I'm never doing that again.
Makes
You're valid
sense.
for that.
I'm not carrying a taser because it keeps fucking me over. I'm not doing it.
I don't mean to interrupt. Doc, there was a senior report that got promoted to a command report. I have a partial statement in there that I'm going to complete. Any chance you could send me my partial statement so I could just continue from that point because I no longer have access to it?
Oh god, no
It's
problem.
the Jonah one. I don't know if that's what you guys were referencing because that was the taser situation.
No, we were referencing a D1.
Oh. Listen, man, it happens to everybody. Like, and the thing is, for me, it's entirely about how, like, listen, it happens. It's gonna happen. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? For me, it's about how it's handled afterwards. Like, if you take responsibility, while yes, it sucks, it's like, listen, I don't think anyone's gonna want to sit there willingly trying to fucking, dap you for every fucking thing that you possibly can. Now, if someone was like, nah, they fucking deserved it and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was meant to be a taser. You can't simultaneously tell me you want to taser someone in a situation in which it's valid to shoot them, Like, it's just not appropriate.
No, I agree.
But yeah, no, like, as long as people take responsibility and know where they went wrong, like, that's all we can really ask.
Well, Terry wanted me to pay him and he would have disappeared and not told anyone. But I'm like, I can't do that. I'm a police officer. Terry.
Well, I mean, you can if it's formed as like an official settlement, because then they're forfeiting their right to sue. But like, bitch, don't be doing that on the side of the fucking road because he's gonna pretend he never received payment and he's gonna sue you anyways.
That's what I said. I have to go through my chain of command, right?
Yep.
So that I'm protected and the PD's protected.
100%.
I won't name any names, but some officers were telling him that wasn't the case, and I could just pay him because they've done it in the past. I won't give names out.
Well, I mean, again, sort of informally, but like you're then creating a lack of paper trail, and then it's like you're shafting yourself because what if they just sit there and pretend that they sold you car parts for the money that you transferred them?
What if they say I paid them to shut up? That's scarier, right?
I mean, that's literally a fucking settlement, though. A settlement is like an offer to, like,
Agreed.
right or wrong. Now, will they structure it as, well, yeah, no, this was money for me to, like, not tell my command. That is different, to be very clear.
Exactly.
That is different than I gave him the money that we agreed upon as a settlement for this situation. Because one is, hey, I'll pay you if you don't tell my boss. The other is I did something wrong here, and this is my means of trying to make it right. But again, two very different things. But yeah, the most appropriate thing is to definitely follow through with making sure other people are aware. That way, again, you're sort of like making it more formal regarding it being a potential settlement, and not just hush money.
Yes, that's what I didn't want it to be. Like listen, when I fuck them, I'm willing to face consequences, but I don't want to fuck myself further than
necessary. Yeah, 100%. I mean, in this case, it happened to Rainer Fairlady. Very nice guy, right? He repairs all of our cars.
Chill.
Yeah, exactly. His whole group is chill. They had a fucking wrench at a cash exchange. Like, even if you could not stretch the truth enough to ever try to articulate Tennessee v. Garner. And even if you did, like, I think you're doing your job wrong if you have to pivot your original justification to match a better defense for you, because that wasn't what your mindset was.
Own it, right? That's
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Simple as it,
100%.
yeah.
And here's the thing, like, Raynor was in a premiere with the V12 in it, which is fucking ass. Straight up ass. Raynor has the means of having Yotes in Astrons. Like, he can do anything he fucking wants, but willingly chooses to not be the other 95% of people that we deal with,
he
right?
doesn't
Like,
use the broken shit.
exactly. So we're not going to sit there and try to kick the man while he's already been wrong, but also down, you know? Like, because if you do that, you're only pushing those people further away to becoming the other 95%. That's how I described it.
I agree. I totally agree.
Too true. So, bad news, Rhodes. It seems your statement didn't save.
It didn't save?
No.
Oh,
The
sick.
only statements there's the initial one from Slow and Portus.
What the fuck are you doing?
Huh?
Chaos?
Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Maybe it was in the other report. Disregard that. I'm going to go hide over here and continue my report.
Please, no, son, please,
What's
please,
going
son.
on here?
HR.
Oh, that's Peach.
I don't know if you guys are in a meeting or official.
Maybe I
report
did
now,
just
but
put it in
I
this
will speak to you
report.
afterwards.
Oh my god, I'm here to send a single text message.
That's what happens when you know. Okay, so
This is
just
what
so we're
happens
clear,
when your CID dies.
Yes, so we're clear we can't do anything about it because we
Um,
don't know what
have
Oxby's.
emailed Oxby, see if we can get him to wake up to help, because obviously I don't want to leave him.
Yeah, if Oxby says that they're just the charges and everything, then go ahead and just get him processed on them. Yeah, we're waiting on
I just don't want to leave
Oxby.
him in jail. He's already serving longer than what currently looks like he should be serving, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, I
cheers,
get that.
cheers. Thank you.
No problem.
People out. See you later, Sergeant Tickler.
Let's see. Inappropriate use of department equipment or resources. Immediate. Well, I'm Um. All right, so here's what we're writing. Of note, Jonah immediately took responsibility for what he did and spoke with Rainer and apologized while we were at the hospital. There's very clearly no malice. This wasn't a means of getting back at someone who's wronged him or anything to that extent. While I'm a Shift 3 senior, I'm a firm belief that Jonah shouldn't receive any major disciplinary action. I'm content to recommend 1 to 3 damps given the circumstances. Okay. So email. Give me 1 second, chat. I have to find something. All right. We've done this. Now, FOIA time. State ID. Phone number. Oh. Purchase 0. 301 5861. Go here. All right. Export, create a document. Port VR guidelines. Ooh. Hmm. 390. Whoops. Save. Export. Just copied. We then go here. Ugh. New document. FOIA. R dash 28627. Save. Just make sure this is correct. Okay. Share. Gate ID. Okay. No, you're good, Matt. I'm not kidding when I tell you 20 seconds is all it took. Okay. I think we're good here. This has been sorted. The senior report turned into the other one has been sorted. Our report here has also been sorted. Used by anyone who has the report shared with them. This means it can now be used in court. However, currently only one person can be viewing the scene at a time. With this in mind, which should be allowed to be utilized in court is as follows. Both sides of a case have access to the VR system, then it may be referenced in court. All reports pertaining to a case needs to be shared with both the defendant themselves and the legal counsel. Access to the VR system is to be treated like a piece of evidence. What this means is it follows the same rules of discovery. So if access is given once the discovery window is closed, then it can now or cannot be considered. Videos taken from within VR are permissible provided the above criteria has been met. However, bear in mind the resolution of the projector in the courtroom isn't great when it comes to VR, so you want to show a video on the projector. And then please test the outlooks before the trial to avoid awkwardness. Only one person can be viewing at a time. Do not ask a witness to review scene mid-trial. The one person restriction change, and this shall be revised. Okay. Now we go here. This is complete. The hidden and bad faith negotiations. Oh. Interesting. I think we're good. I think we have caught up. I mean, we almost went down. We were very fucking close. We just had the right like coordination of tourniquet, IFAC. we survived. Thankfully. Doesn't happen often, but we did. Where's Martha? I need to speak to Martha. Hi, Martha.
Hello, darling. Sorry, I'm just doing some Google.
No,
shorting.
I'm sorry because every time I've reached out to you once, and then every time you tried reaching back out, it's just been like shootouts.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't go to them because they're dangerous.
They are dangerous. You're not wrong.
Yeah, they are.
So I had called you that time regarding sorry, I'm whispering so that people don't overhear our conversation. But
okay.
regarding the mayor, I've seen that you've been, well, not the current mayor, I guess the one who's going for mayor. I feel like you have a good read on people.
Right.
And I also know, or at least think, that you wouldn't work for someone that you don't agree with.
Trust.
Or pretty much, yeah. So in saying that, I'm going to be real. I don't really know what the options are, but I'm going to assume that this person has a good head on their shoulders.
They do.
Okay.
Do you know him at all?
No, I don't.
He is actually, and this is what he's got going against him in some respects, is that he has already been on Chavis' cabinet.
Got it.
So people are like, and also got obviously juniors running up north, and people are going, oh, he's just trying to have two puppets, one in each. Do you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that's how it's been seen. And I did say to Michael, I said, that's how I would feel. And that's all I could think as soon as I see you was running and so was Junior. But the thing is, I do know Michael, and I know that behind the scenes he's been doing all the legislation. He's the one that writes it all. He's the one that gets it done. But he is in the shadows. So it's kind of like I know he wouldn't fuck people over, but I myself personally don't know how much he's going to be about. That's my main worry for him. Because he has had spells where he's not been around. I'm supporting him because I know he can do a good job. Max came in at the last minute. It's Maximilian Angel. Now he's probably got a better chance because people know of him. They know him. He's always out and about. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Whereas Michael's been around, but not out and about.
But his name's more seen on legislation as opposed to like face-to-face interactions. Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
People are like, oh, we don't want a paper pusher. We don't want this. We don't want that. The thing is, you do to a degree, want someone that is sensible. It's nice to have a laugh, but do you know what I mean? But not to be a complete fucking idiot. So we do actually want someone that can do the job, though, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And what I'm hoping is he's going to position people in his cabinet that are round the clock, because that's what's always missing. So, and I did say to him, and I've said to other people, if he turns out not to be the person that he's, presented himself as, I will make his life for misery. I'll ruin his life. I will text him. I will call him every 5 minutes telling him what an arsehole he is. I'll send him pictures of nasty animals saying that's you, that is, every time I wake up and get out of bed. And he will never hear the last of it. And I promise you that because, well, I mean, as you know, I have the time. I have the time.
That
and
is hilarious.
It will happen though, and I will happily make it my fourth job. Yeah, to do that. So yeah, I won't bat an eyelid. But I'm hoping he's very he's a conversationalist. If you've ever spoke to him, lovely guy, and whenever you say you want something, I agree. Yeah, so I know he's like that. So I'm just hoping that he can come up with the goods. Legislation writing, I think he's going to be top hole. And I think if anyone speaks to him and says to him, I need this, I need that, he hasn't got to go through Nino. He can sort of say whether he wants it or not.
Right.
So you're cutting out a middleman already. But I'm just hoping he's going to position cabinet members, because I don't think he minds working on the legislation himself. But we need bodies, don't we?
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're 1,000% correct.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping he'll do. I'm not sure about Max. Obviously, I've been friends with Max for a long time. I don't know what he's up to or what he does really, because we're not like best mates. But he's out and about, so people might, think, well, I know this geezer, so I'm going to vote for him.
So even during campaigning, is what's his name? Is it Michael?
Yeah.
Like, is Michael like going out and like sort of showing face and talking with people?
He has been, but I feel like he has got like, it's almost like he's got a second life. Know what I'm saying? It's a weird one with him. I feel like he's kind of in two minds a lot. So that's what would have put me off. But I do know that he's the better choice all round. But I just want him to put. I'm not going to be in his cabinet, and he did ask me about it. I said no, because I need to work here. If I work for you, I can't work here, can I? So I said, but I can help you. But he's got cabinet members that I just hope they're around the clock, because that's what's missing. We need people all the time, not just when he wakes up. Have you ever heard of like a British children's show called Bagpuss?
I have not.
You should have try and look it up on the YouTube, and for the beginning theme thing, because what it is, it's like this saggy old cloth cat called Bagpuss, and he does a big yawn in the window of this shop, and when Bagpuss wakes up, all the mice on the mice organ wake up. This frog that plays something or other on a shelf, Professor Yaffle, this bird or what have you, wakes up, and it's like that. Then there's a lot of gang people like that, I find. When the gang leader wakes up, everyone wakes up. And then when they yawn and go to sleep, everyone else fucks off.
Yep.
So we don't want that in a mayor. But yeah, look it up, Bagpuss, the theme. It's ever so sweet. And you'll see what I mean, because the city is a lot like that. It's very sweet.
You're not wrong. Even the PD's like that.
Yeah. I mean, not so much though. We have got people around the clock though, haven't we? People that sort of
so you say that, right? But for shift 3, if do you know that like our activity in shift 3 is like historically low on Thursdays because Lucas and Sky take Thursdays off?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So it literally is the exact same thing regarding
what you mean.
When there's like figures in power. It's sort of it attracts other people to be around straight up,
like
and
their little sheeple.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, sort of. I'm sure it's a combination of things, but but all I wanted to know, which you've already answered, and I do appreciate it, is that the reality is we'll never find out if they're going to be around enough to sort of accommodate such a position unless we give them an opportunity to. My important thing was knowing that they had a good head on their shoulders.
He's very clever.
Because ultimately, well, clever is very much so a two-way street, though. Clever can be like, seemingly doing something good, but really shafting people. But like, you also need someone to have that mindset to avoid that from happening. Yeah. So, a double-edged sword, but I trust your ability to sort of read someone's character, if you will, and know whether or not they're bullshit, or know whether or not.
I'm not going to sit here and just say to you, he's going to be here 24/7. He's just going to be great, and he's going to listen to everyone, because he would say that. They're all going to say that.
Oh, 100%.
I'm here for you. I'm here for the city. They're all supposed to be here for the city. We're all here for the city.
They're trying to get their foot in the door. They'll tell you anything you need to hear.
Yeah. So I'm older than most, and so when people start being nice to me, I'm like, oh, what do you want? It's like, as soon as someone tells me how great I am, as I've told you, I stop listening, because they don't know me. They don't know what a bitch I can be. So all the time they're telling me how lovely I am, I'm thinking, well, that's you out. So yeah, I do think that You know what I mean, though.
I know, I do. I 100% understand. That's the funny part.
It's like getting an email saying, "Oh, hello, Miss What's the name?" Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
We think you'd love this, and I just think I fucking hate that. But they'll catch someone with it, but not me. You know. So yeah, it's all right. I mean, Junior did say, "Did I want to help him with his campaign?" And I said, "No, darling, because I ain't going to vote for you. I can't lie to people, so he knows that." Yeah, I'm not a bullshitter. So all I can say to you is I think Michael's clever. I think he could do the legislation. Whether he's going to be around as much as he wants to, and it's not for want of trying, believe me, it will be that he's got to position some cabinet members, some good ones.
Yep,
and
100%.
That's going to be.
That's the recipe for success.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.